Good. Boom.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another edition of Tuesday Quick Pours. As always, I am Ethan, and with me is Lee. I've run out of adjectives. I'll try to think of more next week. Just bearded, snoring could be one. That's what you're doing right now. All right, so a couple things to go over for the week. We have whiskey night for today. As always, tomorrow is Quizzo with Dan starting at around 6.
As always, is Quizzo?
No,
That's not
Tuesday.
accurate. You need to put a comma in your sentence.
That's really hard to do when I'm talking.
Well-
if I'm typing it out, sure. Then it was as always whiskey, or Tuesday as always, and then Wednesday, Dan. It's different. You just need to hear the comments.
Done messed up, Ron.
I think you just don't listen well, and we all know that's a fact.
Whatever.
You always say you don't listen to people.
Can you do the?
I'm doing it. So then Thursday this week we have karaoke with Patrick, and that will be up in the front of the tap room. So please make sure you come out at 6 o'clock and enjoy a fantastic time. It's always a lot of fun, so please come out and check that out. Friday for music this week we have Jason Ager, the Golden Eagles. They'll be from 7 to 10, probably out back in the beer garden. As always, it is at this point in the year, weather permitting. So I believe we're looking at some good weather for Friday at least, so they will be outside. And then on Saturday, we will have October Oak Acoustic. Again, hopefully outside, but if it is raining, we'll move them inside. They put on a great show, so make sure you come out and see both of those. And then also this weekend, as we are doing every weekend moving forward, we have Barbecue by Smokin' Meat. Again, if it is nice, they'll be outside in our beer shed with us. They had a really good, their stuff on Friday was fantastic. Their tacos and stuff were amazing.
But that was. I got them to make me a bowl.
You got a bowl. They were out of stuff at that point. They ran
Yeah,
out
that
of
was
food. They
day
had-
one. But then day two, I just got them to remake the bowl
Oh, all right.
because it was delicious.
Fair enough. So they know they ran out of brisket at one point.
I'm
on
watching my
Friday.
grillish figure, so I didn't want the carbs from the nachos. Keep going.
Okay. So that's kind of what we have going on this week. Guy,
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
what's happening?
What?
That's not this Friday.
Next
That's going to
Friday.
be next Friday. I'm getting to that in a second. So bear with me. I will talk about that shortly. So let's see. So coming up on, and we'll just go with that. So on the 19th, we're going to have the.
Hold on.
There.
Where is it? Jesus, Mary
What's
Joseph.
happening? So on the 20th, you can see there will be the Scottish Games at the Fairhill Nature Center. We will have a tent there. There's going to be a lot of good stuff, traditional games, music, foods, and everything like that. But the day before, on that Friday, we are going to have a Blessing of the Beer event in our tap room. So we will have somebody come out, bless our taps. We will do, I think we might have a caber toss here as well.
Mhm.
Then we will have Charlie Zom, Allie the Piper, and stuff like that playing on the 19th. So you were a week early.
But that also still only goes to 7:30, and then we'll still have our band
Still.
starting a little later.
Yeah.
Which is Brendan Sheehan. You know,
Oh, perfect.
nice stuff.
Nice.
He'll
Blended
he'll still keep singing the Irish tunes, but he's Irish.
I know, but it's what you get.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Charlie Zom is, I think, Welsh, so there's that.
It's fair. So let's see. That's the Highland Games covered. Our charity.
Thanks, Rachel.
Well, Rachel might win. We've seen that guilt. So there's that.
That's
Good
good.
luck.
It's gonna,
Good luck, everybody, with the Bonnie knees.
gonna be
It'll be a choice.
more than knees in that guilt.
Yep. So we've got some other stuff going on.
Bonnie bums.
Yep.
Bonnie bums.
Bonnie bums. Yep. All right. So get back to your band.
Sorry.
There you
What?
go. Keep moving forward. So our charity this month, we didn't post about it last week because we mainly forgot, is
Right. I did not have a.
you didn't
I
have
don't
a thing for it. It's a cystic fibrosis charity. Cystic fibrosis. I blend together. We're going to end the broadcast. You want to say everything? Because you can. But that is what we are promoting this week or this month. So $1 from every one of our beer of the month, which is the Peddler's Lane Italian Pilsner, will go towards that in a effort to help move that forward. That's one that I do also care about. I had a good friend that passed away from that disease. So
What disease?
fuck it. I don't need you anymore. I'll do the whole thing. Get out of here. I
Get
don't need
back.
you. I can control everything. Lee's now gone because he's a dick. So we have
Not
that
my
going
beer.
on. You can still drink your beer. Also happening next week. Oh, we didn't.
Oh, can
we
you
didn't
do
talk
it?
about that? No, because Max are down.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Which one?
I'll just stand off. So we've got. Let's see. The music video or it's music bingo live. I'm gonna fucking punch all of you. I hope you know that. I'm going home. Y'all can work the bar today. That's a wrong graphic now because they're not
I
using
know.
dice. So way to go. So that will
Talk to
be
your girl,
May
Rachel.
18th at 6:30. So it will be similar to the music video bingo, but we will have October Oak playing for that. So they will make it work and make everything. They'll do 20-second snippets of songs and stuff like that.
Rick Colbert did laughy faces.
That's great.
Sit your ass
No, I'm
down.
gonna do everything from here.
Oh my God.
So
I'm a
also
child.
we've got Graham still available from the from Shayla's Rescue. We still have Graham. So everybody please go look at the Hot Graham. And next week opening up at Showcase on Main, we have Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, which there's some people from the bar. You can come see a lot of good stuff. Should be a very fantastic show. Weather this week is going to be high 69 today. Tomorrow's high 73. It's going to be high of 80, high of 83, and 80 with a chance of rain Saturday night. So then to go into the couple things that we have. What?
Can you come sit, please?
I don't want to.
Come.
You guys are being dicks. I'm
Oh
out.
my God.
I'm out. I don't want to do this.
Ah.
Did he leave? Good. So the bourbon this week, which we're going to go into, is a
you wanna
holdover
talk
from.
about
I'll
that?
talk about that in a second. It's fine. So the bourbon that we're talking about this week is a holdover from the tasting that we did last week. So we're doing the 1870 for the Old Forester. It's their original batch. So 1870 correlates with the year that they were founded. Really nice bourbon. It's 90 proof, 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley for the mash bill. It's going to happen, and I'm going to win. I'm telling you right now, Carmen. So if anybody has experience being a general manager of a brewery, we're going to be taking applications pretty soon. So there's that. Anybody else wants to run a theater, we'll have an opening there. So the nose on this bourbon is got a bright and lively nose with a lot of fruit and floral notes in it. The palate of it is vibrant fruit notes as well, kind of sticks over from the nose, as well as some oak and then the traditional bourbon sweetness and flavors. Then the finish on it is kind of like a lighter, airy finish, so it doesn't stick around too much, and it's sweeter with some hints of the cinnamon. I'm done today. Cinnamon, nutmeg,
Smell that.
and baking spices.
I don't get any fruit. Do
I
you?
do.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess it's kind of like because it's the floral, but I think it's like the sweetness that mixes in with the floral notes of it. Perfect.
You're hired,
You're
Jerry.
hired. Once I eliminate
Oh,
him,
what?
you need a hug and a bourbon. All right, guy, we'll take care of that. I got you.
I haven't seen it yet, so no spoilers, guy.
Okay. Yondu dies. So, but so then
My
we
ex-wife.
have the last. That was
I
the
know.
second one. So the last thing we have to go over, the beer that we're featuring today is the Mexican chocolate stout that we put on for Cinco de Mayo. It's 5.5%, 25 IBU. Really, really good beer made with cacao nibs, ancho, chilies, cayenne, and cinnamon. So you get a lot of those nice flavors that run all the way through it. It's a really good beer. So make sure you come
my
try
favorite
it out.
beer.
It is your favorite beer amongst the other 17 that you told me about today. When you're like, it's my favorite one that we brewed. Be like, I'm gonna need you to narrow that down a good bit.
I narrowed it down to 2.
You narrowed it down to like 5.
2. 5.
So with that, everybody, we hope to see you out today. Can't wait for this. Come by, have a drink with us. Look forward to seeing you. Salud.